Sure, Veronica. Now, Glenda out of St. Philip, Barbados, is a woman in full. She has kids from this man. They've been married for forever. And she says that he was basically a good husband. And now, recently, he comes home when he feels like he gives her money, never. And whereas he was a doting dad to his last daughter, and he would take her to school and pick her up and make sure that everything was okay, he doesn't even want to go to pick the little girl up from school. Now, this is not a matter of paternity. There's nothing like that. It's just that her husband has changed. And she's saying, well, he most probably has a woman out there. And whereas that might be true, it might be true. We all have to realize that there are some things that happen to people. There are some energy streams that people pull on at a given time in their life that changes them. They change. They act out of sorts. They act out of character. And although, yes, it's probably 99% chance that there is someone else pulling him away from home. But to pull him away from his kids, to pull him away from the home in a way that he now wants her gone. Now, it's a marital home. Both of them, their names are both on the house, but he wants her out of the house. And there's a son, an older son, that is siding with the father, and he's not speaking to the mother, yet the mother is cooking food for him, washing his clothes, ironing his clothes, and he's not speaking to the mother. And you wonder, how does it work that a woman in 2022 can regulate herself to that form of slavery? It's slavery. You have shrunk yourself. You have put yourself so low on the totem pole that you don't think that you have a choice in the matter. And all she is saying, all Glenda is saying is she's not leaving. She's not leaving. So, okay, you are not leaving. He's not giving you any money. Your son is disrespecting you. An older daughter is so stressed out by the dynamics in the house that she's making poor decisions. She probably has moved out and gone with an older man, an older guy, old man, because she's making poor decisions based on the stress that she is enduring between the father and the mother and what's going on in the house. And it's bad for everyone because now the mother is saying it is so bad. She cannot think. She doesn't know sometimes what day it is. She's thinking that she should go to the mental and have herself admitted before she breaks apart, before it happens and she does something that can be really bad. She's thinking that she should go and present herself to the mental and see if they can help her, if, she can relieve some stress. But like I said, sometimes things happen in life and there's no reason. There's nothing you can look at yourself and say, well, I did it. What did he do to cause it to happen to him? Because like I said, and like she said to me, he was a doting dad. He brought home his money. He took care of the house. Now it's a turn that he does not give any money to the house. He does not look at the little girl. He's pulling the son with him to his side of things. One of her daughters are in a situation where she's going to regret that. She will regret that. But you can never tell. Being in a house with an opposite sex, men and women are forced to get along. Men and women are forced because the government may give you money. They may offer you deals if you're married. They like it when people are living in the same house, and because it's easy to control you when you're all in the same area. So it's something that governments favor. It's something that the church favors. It's something that people are programmed to do, but it's not natural. It is not natural. At any time, at any given time, you can pull on the energy stream that makes you turn against everything that you were before, everything that you loved before, everything that your personality, what you thought was your personality is your challenge, because you're saying, I'm doing something that I wouldn't have thought that I would have done a year ago. A year ago, you're pulling on an energy stream, and you have to realize that. You have to realize that sometimes something can overtake you. People will call it a demon. I don't like the word demon. It's just an energy stream, and you have to be careful who you let through the doors of your home. You have to be careful who you talk to, who you let put thoughts in your head. You have to be careful if you're watching the news, if you're always watching the news and always being bombarded with war and everything else that's going on in the world. You have to cover yourself. You have to protect your mind. You have to protect your mind, because you can never know. You can never know when you are going to take that road on a different, you're going to swing. You're going to swing on a different limb. You're going to do something that no one's going to recognize you. She does not recognize her husband. And it could have been her. It could have been a situation where the guy is talking to me and said his wife has changed. It can happen to anyone. So you always have to protect yourself, and you always have to remember things can change on a dime. Things can change. And although she's saying to me that he's out there with someone else, although that may be true, even that being true shows that he's pulling into a different energy stream, and it's pulling him away from the home front. And she has to gather enough strength. She has to gather enough energy, positive energy, for her to continue on. And she should put the boy that is cursing her and is not speaking to her, she should stop cooking for him. She should stop washing, ironing his clothes. In fact, if he's to age, she should get rid of him. Get rid of him. If the daughter that she is so worried about, leave that for now. Leave her for now. You have to take care of yourself first before you can start trying to rescue other people. Let the man go. Let him go. If he wants to go, if he doesn't want to come home, if he doesn't give you money, you have to start doing for yourself. And I've said it once, I've said it twice, I'll say it till I die. Anytime you have a child, you must make sure that you are in a situation where you can support that child yourself. You have to make sure anything outside of that means the child came into child abuse instantly. If you are going to have to take someone to court to get child support payment, and you cannot do it without that child support payment, you have abused the child even before it hit the ground running. So there you go. Good luck to you. Sherry Veronica.